Hello, darling. This is your spiritual Tavia. We're going to be doing episode number 2 in Learning the Clairs. As I said previously, I'm going to be doing these in no particular order. You should go see the very first episode I just filmed, and it was about claircognizance. Essentially, when a bitch just be knowing shit, okay? This next one that I'm gonna do in no particular order is called Clairaliance. Clairaliance is clear smelling, okay? So remember when I said in the first video, I literally was like, every single person has the clairs. Everybody has all of them, okay? But I said in that video that as a healer, I have noticed that they usually come in threes, are the most prominent and come to the forefront over like Clairaliance. So it's clear smelling. So I'm going to give you an example. Clairaliance is a fun one. So an example for me, this was after I was awakened, and I was sitting in my job inside the lab, okay? And it literally smelled like somebody had a cup of coffee right next to me, or somebody was brewing coffee, okay? And this one is a crazy one because if you don't ask other people, sometimes it seems like it's fucking real, okay? I work in a lab. You cannot have food out with you at your desk. Like, that's not sanitary. We're like dealing with bodily fluids, okay? Smell of this coffee was so strong, as if somebody had a cup of coffee underneath my nose. So I look around me in the lab to see if somebody's standing around me drinking coffee, which they shouldn't be. And then I go, does somebody smell coffee? And everybody looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And they go, no. And I even go into the break room to see if maybe somebody's brewing coffee. No. That was when I knew, okay, this is my grandmother's spirit, like letting me know. Here's the other end of it. Before I get to the other end of it, I also feel like specifically our ancestors will speak to us in that way, specifically ones that have passed on. So like if you if you ever smell like your parents or grandparents or somebody who's passed on and you smell like their cologne or what it is that they used to smell like, obviously they're not here with you on this earthly plane. That's a message from them. So that's exciting. The other end of Clairaliance, which is nasty, is like sometimes like I know somebody who had Clairaliance that when somebody was telling them like bullshit, they literally would smell shit. Like, or it can go to the other end. You can smell like sometimes lower entities. Like a lot of people will say like sulfur and stuff like that, but not everybody can smell it. Only people with Clairaliance sometimes can smell it. And like it's not always good things. So that's why I feel like it's one of the less ones. And that one I feel like comes and goes. Like randomly will I smell like certain things that like aren't there. And also too, you don't necessarily pay attention to it because sometimes if you smell something good and you're not being triggered by like a memory or something, then sometimes you won't even notice it. So that's why it's one of the ones that's like a little bit more tricky. Do you have Clairaliance? You guys tell me about it. Don't forget to save these videos so that you guys can also share them with other people. Do you guys have Clairaliance? Tell me your stories.